Hello everyone and welcome back to the next Let's Play for Onlink. This time we're going to be doing one of those elite hacker destruction missions. Basically this means we gotta go kill the mainframe, kill all the files, logs, and then kill the final system itself. This is going to be a lot easier than the Trace the Hacker missions that we've done in the last couple videos, thankfully. If you remember, that took us 3 videos just to get through one single mission. I am so relieved to say that this one's not going to be like that. Because as you'll see in a second with the view links, we don't have anything except for a gateway to deal with. Now, your mileage may vary with regards to that, because in some versions of this elite hacker destruction type mission, you will run into an ACS system or something else. It depends on if you're lucky or not. This time I actually did get lucky, so we don't have anything to deal with except for a gateway. If you remember back in the original uplink, it actually did not have anything except for the mainframe to deal with, so all you would do is hack into the internal service machine and then hack into the mainframe and you were in. This is a little bit more difficult than uplink, but not by much. It's worth all the money that you get, though. Definitely worth doing if you can do these, especially for your Neuromancer rating, because in the Neuromancer rating it actually goes up with regards to this, at least if you're trying to get your rating up. I don't know, some people like to make your rating go down to the bottom. I don't know why anyone would want to do that, but you could do that if you wanted to, with going through and getting a bunch of the Trace the Hacker missions. So, anyway. With regards to anything else, you know, I've been thinking, this game, at least as far as uplink is concerned, not specifically onlink, but the main game, it's related to Darwinia. And you got all these little files around inside of the uplink world that are related to the game itself. Now, compare and contrast this to the world of Portal 2, or Portal for that matter, it doesn't matter. We got 2 different bases for artificial life, basically. And I've been wondering, which of these is actually more likely to happen? A self-contained world like you got in Darwinia, where only the administrator is got access to it, or someone that has access to it besides the administrator, of course, or an AI that has some basis upon human, or without spoiling too much of the story of Portal 2, based upon human consciousness, maybe. That would probably be the best way to describe it. Which of these is more likely? I don't know. I've been thinking about that for some strange reason, really. Post up in the comments if you guys have an idea which one you think would be more likely. The Darwinian model or the Portal 2 model. Anyway, sorry, I just felt like I should go off on a side tangent for a second. But anyway, back on the game, we're just gonna delete this thing and the gateway will be shut down. And okay, we got it failed and it can't reach the host, which is good news. So what we'll do now is disconnect in a second. Alright, it'll have to do it for us. Alright, let's head on over to the server then. As soon as I find it. Takes a minute. Sorry. There's so many little links around here that sometimes I just get lost. Alright, I got it, so let's get started and get to it. The nice thing about Onlink is the main server usually is in green. We're in luck that time. That's the only reason I found it. Alright, let's do the bypassing real quick and start the voice analyzer just while we're bypassing. May as well. It's a nice time saver. Okay, access granted, and let's get to the user password. Ugh. At least this guy didn't have to have one that's in the dictionary like the other one. If you were paying attention to the MD2 cracking, it was actually in the dictionary. It was wonkiest. I mean, who chooses a password that's in the dictionary these days? I mean, you gotta wonder. Okay, now we gotta go in and delete all the files. And I'll save you the hassle of going through them all in a second, so don't worry too much. No reason to see all the extra long thing, because these get pretty long. Especially this one. For the logs, it was insanely long, I'll tell you that much. Alright, we're shutting down the system. And assuming there's no lifters or anything else, you're scot-free after this. Which is a nice little thing to have, to say the least, to get out of there. Worth every cent, getting the 13,000 credits just for doing that. I mean, you can't beat that type of deal. Okay, loading kernel, failed, alright, no backup server, no nothing. And let's disconnect in a second, there we go. Alright, we need to go into internet and erase our tracks like usual. If you have a long link list like I do, you could probably do this later on, but I usually try to do this at least at the end of the mission. Because mine was 900 seconds long for the trace. Now, for these trace that elite agent destruction missions, you have to look in the news to make sure that you have it. Until it comes in the news, you can't finish the mission. Oh, what do we have here? It looks like the top agent has got some worries now. This here is a mission with regards to the game mission. Finally, we have the storyline. I'll let you read that on your own. So, if you want to back up and do it, go ahead. Now that we have the destruction, that's pretty much it. So we got a mission completed, and our Neuromancer actually went up. Can't beat that. Well, that ends it this time. See you guys next time.